Aloha, Honolulu. Data here with episode 25 of the Honolulu Huskies Custom Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode. Words cannot describe how excited I am for this playoff run. It is the year number 9 playoffs. We're coming off 3 straight President's Trophies. We've lost back-to-back years in the second round. I am beyond excited. Now, in the last episode, of course, we had a record-setting season with 62 wins. We had a boatload of players who had record-setting seasons and personal bests. We had 5 players at a point per game or more. We had Pittis just 1 point away from that with 51 goals. And I didn't even notice last episode, but thanks to Louis-Alexandre Gélinas, Pellic a plus 61. Look at this, plus 61. That is a wild plus minus, and I would not be surprised in the slightest if he led the NHL in plus minus with a plus 61. Let me see right here. Plus 61, bang. And the top 4 in the NHL, all from Honolulu. 61, 53, 48, and 46. Next up is Raymond Harkins on the Tampa Bay Lightnings, and Tony Klingenberg tied with 37. So a great season in Honolulu. We didn't win the Art Ross, we didn't win the Hart, but we definitely probably won the Norris. Hopefully we won the Vezina. But it was a great season. The second half of the year included a trade where we went out and got Quinn Hughes from the Carolina Hurricanes for Oscar Janssen. We signed him for 5 years at $7.3 million, a crazy, crazy contract. He scored 26 points in 25 games. He was a plus 25. He was a fantastic addition to this team. Playoff history for Quinn Hughes is not very extensive, except for the 1 year where they went deep. Not sure if they won the Cup this year, where he scored 16 points in 25 games. Aside from then as well, he had 17 points in 18 games here. But the last couple seasons, he's been a second-round type of guy, and 3 seasons before that, he was always a first-round exit. So he has some experience, not super extensive, but he has some experience, and he is a monster. So I'm looking forward to a big playoffs from Quinn Hughes. The rest of the lineup looks like this, of course, nothing changing. This is the team that got us to 63 wins or 62 wins. And I have full faith in them, and I'm ready to roll here. Up against the Calgary Flames, we swept them in the first round of last year's playoffs, so we'll see what we can do up against them this year. They have the same first line of Bratt, Draisaitl, and Tarasenko. Draisaitl, 32 years old, he's coming off an 81-point season. So on the second line, pretty solid top 6. Top 9 is decent. Forward core in general is passable. Defense is definitely lacking, so that'll be where we have to take advantage. We just got to score a ton of goals like we did last season. But they do have better goaltending. It's no longer 81 and 80. It's 86 and 85. 2 starting goalies they have. So it's going to be a tough series. I'm not going to underestimate that. They're going to be strong in nets. They're going to score some goals, but we just got to score a lot more. So here in 2028, year number 9, round number 1, game number 1, in Honolulu, on top of Diamond Head Volcano at Diamond Head Arena. Let's kick off the postseason and get it done. Let's win this, our first cup in franchise history. First period, Cole Perfetti opens it up, 1-0. Second period, 1-1. Leon Draisaitl on the power play ties it up. We're doubling their shots. This game is tied at 1 here in the third period at home. We've had such a long journey here, boys, in Honolulu. Year number 9. We've had I don't think we've ever had more than 2 second-round berths. Duke Silver gives us the lead here late in the third. I think the 2 times we made it to the second round is the furthest. I think aside from that, late power play Calgary, and we hold them off for the victory. I think besides the 2 times we made it to the second round in the last 2 years, we've always lost in the first round. So not much to show for our history, but 22 saves for Ilya Samsonov to kick off the playoffs. Duke Silver gets a goal, the game-winning goal that is, and 1 for Cole Perfetti as well. We're up 1-0 in this series. So like I said, it's been great regular seasons, but disappointing postseasons. I think this could be the year where we finally change that, boys. No San Jose to get in our way. Let's just be dominant, and let's get this cup. First period of game number 2, 1-0 Huskies, Trevor Wong. But Draisaitl, another power play goal, comes right back. Second period, 3-2 Huskies. Ellis Anderson and the captain, Mikko Rantanen, adds one of his own. Ryan Donato on the power play. The Calgary Flames have scored 3 goals through 2 games, 5 periods, and all of them have been on the power play. Another power play here for the Flames that we kill off. Up 3-2, 1-goal lead. Leon Draisaitl, another power play goal. And then Korhonen. And then, okay, Junior ties it up at 4. Okay, Junior. Tied at 4. We've allowed 4. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak. Connor Garland. Okay, Tarasenko. Look at these goals on the goal line down here. How are you scoring from those angles? 6-4, 7-4. My goodness. I was trying to say that we allowed like 4 out of 5 on the power play. But, sheesh, we just collapsed. We let in 5 goals in the third period, including an empty netter. Goal and 3 assists for Tarasenko. Yikes, that was a game to forget right there. Come on, 7-4 loss in game number 2. Sheesh, let's just forget about it. We're going to the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. Game 3, round 1. Let's get back in the driver's seat in this series. First period, 2-0 Flames. Second period, 3-1. Kyle Wood, the 6'7" defensive defenseman, puts us on the board. 3-1 Calgary. We're out shooting them 26-21 right now. Cole Perfetti, thank you very much. We're down now within 1. Power play, let's go, killed off. But then Junior with his second goal in 2 games. This game is tied at 3. Thank you very much. 3-3 tie, shots 35-29 in our favor. And then Trevor Wong says, I do not want to go to overtime. And then Ezra Pittis adds in the empty netter. Trevor Wong says, I know I'm the playmaker, but give me the puck and I'm going to end this right here, right now. 5-3 win for the Huskies. Trevor Wong, a goal and an assist. Danton Heinen, Ezra Pittis, goal and an assist. There we go. 2-1 series lead, boys. That is what we love to see. AHL regular season is over. We finished... Oh, we didn't even make the playoffs. What? That's the first time we've never made the playoffs in the minors. What was our record this year? It was... Okay, they won't even tell us. 29, 28, and 11. Yikes! That was a terrible record. What happened over Vieilleurs, Valentenko, offensive defenseman, 46 points. That's good. But what's going on over here is Zayuzin didn't do anything. Giftopoulos didn't do that great for an 80 overall with a +3. And our goalies, Lee Sweeney, not bad actually. But McClellan here, terrible as a backup. Yikes. Lee Sweeney's going to be our backup next year probably. That's 78 overall right now. But anyways, it is time for Game 4 in this series. It would be great to have a 3-1 series lead headed back home. Let's not let it get tied up at 2, boys. Keep the pedal to the metal. First period, there we go. 3-0. Another goal for Junior. 3 goals in 3 games for Junior. Ezra Pittis and Skylar Pelech add in one of their own. 3-0 Huskies, tripling the shots of the Flames. Second period here, couple goals for Calgary. Masherin and Tarasenko. 3-2. We have a 1-goal lead, outshooting Calgary 27-19 here in the third period of game number 4. Skylar Pelech with his second of the night puts us up by 2. That is great to see, but a 2-goal lead in hockey is the worst one to have. I want 3. Let's just put it away late in the third period, boys. I mean, if you want to win by 2, that's great as well. But just play strong defensively. Okay, you know what, guys? You do you. Kyle Wood adds an empty netter. What a monster. With 43 shots. What a big offensive night for us. 5 goals, 4 on a goalie. Skylar Pelech, 2 goals. Junior, a goal and an assist. Tolvanen, 2 assists. And we take game number 4 by a score of 5-2, the final. We head back home to Honolulu to finish off the series in 5 games. Can we do it to make it straight into round 2? Take a little bit of time on the beach, drink some pina coladas. No alcohol though, guys. Stay clean. First period, 2-0 Calgary. Second period, 2-1. All right, Ezra Pittis on the power play brings us back. We're down by 1 here in the final 20 minutes. Who's going to tie it up for me? Power play Huskies. There he is. Ezra Pittis, 2-2 game. Beautiful. What a monster down there on the second line. 91 overall. Ryan Donato, though. But then Ezra Pittis gets the hat trick to tie it up 9 seconds later. He says, I don't think so. I don't think so, Ryan Donato. Then Eli Tolvanen on the power play puts us ahead. Is that enough? 1-goal lead with just a few minutes left. And Oleg Cannons, the Ukrainian, on the fourth line, ends it with the empty netter as we win round number 1, 4-1, and beat the Flames 5-3 in game 5. Pittis gets 3 goals and an assist. Tolvanen a goal and an assist. Mikko Rantanen gets 2 assists. and we close it out at home in 5 games. Absolutely love to see that, boys. Let's see who pitched in. Pittis and Rantanen with 7 points apiece. Wong with 6. Perfetti, Anderson, Tolvanen, all a point per game. Junior with 4 in 5. Kyle Wood, 4 points in 5 games. What did he do in the regular season? 3 points in 36 games. He's now scored 4 points in 5 games plus 5. I love Kyle Wood. Skylar Pelech, 3. Duke Silver, 3. Damian Anthony, everyone's up here. Only the fourth liners, Vorobyev and Berggren, along with Ty Smith, didn't have any points in this series. Where's Quinn Hughes? 2 points and a -1. Whatever, as long as we get it through, as long as everyone else can pick up the slack. Ilya Samsonov, now, to be honest, did not have a great series, 884 save percentage, but we scored enough goals to make up for it. But Ilya, I need you to get your act together here in the second round if we're going to be taking on a tough team and try to go to the conference finals. Come on, Ilya. So we have a few days off here, and we will relax. And our opponent in round number 2, the Western Conference semifinals, will be the Vegas Golden Knights. 45-32-5 is their record. The last time we faced them, we lost in 7. They had Jonathan Huberdeau, Tyler Seguin, Anthony Duclair. They had a very good team in Vegas. And let's see, Huberdeau, Seguin, there they are, all 3 of them. They are getting quite old. 85 overall now is Huberdeau, but that does not mean anything when it comes to the playoffs because they still have the poise and they can get it done. Huberdeau consistently scoring above 70 points the last 4 seasons. 5 points in 6 games for him through the playoffs so far. Tyler Seguin this year put up a point per game. Yeah, he's still very consistent. So age is just a number for these guys. Doc Steele, Kirby Doc, 6'5". Sam Steele, Morgan Frost, that's a great second line. Phil Danault, a former Honolulu Husky at the age of 35, he's down there. Brett Howden. Defense, they have Sergachev, Trouba, Soderstrom, Johansson, Slater Cuckoo, and Evan Bouchard. And in nets, they have Malcolm Subban. All right, so maybe that is where we can take advantage. They have 34-year-old Malcolm Subban backed up by Caden Primo. Maybe. No one really crazy on the scratches, so we really just got to score goals because they're going to score a lot of goals. We have to understand that they're going to score a lot of goals. We just got to score more. So here we are in Honolulu for game number 1 of round number 2. Let's make it through this series and go further than this franchise has ever been. First period, 3-0 Huskies. Beautiful. Ellis Anderson and Eli Tolvanen score on the power play. Mikko Rantanen scores at even strength, 3-0 Honolulu. Second period, 5-0. Eli Tolvanen, his second of the night, and second on the power play. And Ty Smith gets his first goal of the postseason, possibly his first point as well. 5-0, out shooting 35-12. Tyler Seguin scores a goal, but we are tripling the Vegas Golden Knights shots. And we're up by 4 halfway through the third period. That's going to be it. We have game number 1 in the bag. A great first game to really put a statement in and say that we are not going to be quiet in this series. Mikko Rantanen adds another one, and we take game number 1 by a score of 6-1. 2 goals and 2 assists for Mikko Rantanen. 3 assists for Ezra Pittis, gives him 10 points in 6 games now. And Eli Tolvanen scores 2 goals. We're up 1-0 in this series. You absolutely love to see that. Let's keep it rolling. Game number 2, round number 2, up 1-0 in this series. Let's do it. First period. Oh boy, another 3-goal first period. Once again, goals from Ellis Anderson and Eli Tolvanen, but this time it's Cole Perfetti who jumps in on the action as well. Second period now. Oh wow. We are just demolishing Malcolm Subban right now. Ellis Anderson scores his second of the night on the power play, and then Wong and Smith jump in as well. 2 goals in 2 games for Ty Smith. Oh my goodness, I did not expect this. We're up 6-0. That's 11 goals scored, or is it, no, 12 goals scored, I think. We won 6-1 last game through the first 2 games of this series. And this one's winding down, shots 42-24 in our favor. And it is going to be a 24 save shutout for the man that I called out, Ilya Samsonov. He performed. And Ellis Anderson, 2 goals and an assist. Cole Perfetti, a goal and an assist. 6-0 victory for the Huskies. We're up 2-0 in this series. Game number 3 now. Let's just keep it rolling at T-Mobile Arena. Don't take the foot off the gas for a second, boys. We are destroying these guys. We're really taking advantage of them putting a 34-year-old 81 overall goalie. That could work in some cases, but not if he just doesn't simulate well. First period, 0-0. Second period, there it is. There's that 3-0 I was looking for. Cole Perfetti scores twice. Oleg Kenins gets one of his own. We're up 3-0 heading into the third period. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sam Steele brings Vegas within 2. They have a 5-on-3 power play that we killed off. What? How are they on a 5-on-3 power play like that? 3-2 now. High sticking. Oh my goodness, I leave the screen for 2 seconds. Sergachev and Janmark scored 2 goals in less than a minute. This game's tied at 3 now. Oh boy, just like that, 3 third period goals, and we are headed to overtime. Shots 41-26 in our favor, but we are headed to overtime in Vegas. Overtime here in Vegas, a goal for us puts us up 3-0 in the series on the brink of a sweep, but a goal for Vegas will bring them within 1 in this series and make it a 2-1 lead for us. Jacob Trouba, early shot, rebound, and there it is. There we go. Get it over nice and quick, boys. Don't need to waste any of my time. Thank you very much, Vegas. A juicy rebound. Let him walk in and just rip it. 4-3 win for Vegas. Nice and quick. 2-1 series lead now for the Huskies. And we'll just head straight into Game 4 here at the T-Mobile Arena. Nashville's up 3-0 over the Avalanche in their series. So let's just go, no questions asked. Everyone just head to the hotel, and I'll see you for the morning skate. Let's do it. Let's go up 3-1 in this series and go back home and win it just like we did in Calgary. First period, 2-0 Huskies. Ezra Pittis scores twice on Malcolm Subban. Second period, 3-2, so 1 for Duke Silver, but Huberdeau and Janmark get a couple for Vegas within a minute of each other, and we are only up by 1. We're being outshot 26-21. Duke Silver, his second of the night. Then Mikko Rantanen, we're up by 3. Strangers comes right back, and now our lead is cut to 2. 5-3 Huskies with about 12 minutes to go in this game. 30 shots apiece as we are tied in that category. Starting to take a bit of an advantage here, 35-31, holding that 2-goal lead, and that may just be enough, boys. And it will be, as Duke Silver adds the empty netter to get the hat trick. We win 6-3, take a 3-1 series lead. 4 assists for Eli Tolvanen tonight, and a goal and an assist for Mikko Rantanen. Sheesh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 15 points in 9 games for the captain, Mikko Rantanen. He really wants to get that cup. He is hungry. He is starving for a championship. The Predators have swept the Avalanche, so they'll be the team that we face if we can finish it tonight at home. The Lightning swept the Panthers, and the Rangers and the Jackets are tied at 2. So at home at Diamond Head Arena, for the first time in franchise history, can we make it past the second round? Can we end it in 5 games at home? Starts right now. First period, 1-1. Eli Tolvanen and Ryan Hartman. Second period, 3-2. 3-2 for the Huskies. Mikko Rantanen, the captain, is hungry for the conference finals. Eli Tolvanen on the power play. Janmark somehow scores again. That's like his 3rd or 4th of the series. We're leading shots 22-18. We're up by 1, 3-2. Very slim lead in the third period. Power play. Can we take advantage? No, Vegas will kill it off. Oh boy, halfway through this period, can we just add to this lead and go to the round of the can't even speak, the conference finals, the 3rd round. Come on. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Oh, what? What? With 1 second left, Jonathan Huberdeau ties this game at 3. Oh my goodness, EA just won't let me have it. Oh wow, we are headed to overtime. Shots are 37-25 in our favor. With a goal with 1 second left, Jonathan Huberdeau has tied this game up, and we're off to overtime. In Honolulu, a goal for us puts us through to the 3rd round, the conference finals for the first time in franchise history in our 9th season, but a goal for Vegas will make this series 3-2 in our favor and head to a game 6. Oh, terrible giveaway. Oh my goodness, Frost on a breakaway. Big save, Ilya Samsonov. Right into his chest, thank goodness. Terrible giveaway there. One-timer off the post. Sheesh, tough play there. Here's a chance the other way for Honolulu. Pelech, Trevor Wong. Wong has the puck, back to the blue line. Finds Pelech on net. Oh, that might have been going in. I think that hit off a defender. Giveaway. Trevor Wong has the puck. No offside since the... And he scores going to the third round! What a crazy broken play! But the Honolulu Huskies are through! Oh man, the puck went outside of the zone. It should have been offside coming back in, but I think because the opposing team brought it back into their own zone, the offside cancels out. I don't know what that was. A shot on net that hit off two different legs. I don't know what that was. There's Huberdeau and Rantanen shaking hands. The Huskies are ecstatic. They're going to the conference finals. There's Samsonov and Subban shaking hands. Oh boy, let's see that again. That was a wild little couple minutes of overtime. Let's see that again. So here's the play. Here's Trevor Wong. Where's the puck? I want to follow the puck. So Trevor Wong has the puck. He passes in the middle. Skylar Pelech takes a shot. This shot right here. Let me see that. Hold on. Hold on. It hits off. Oh wow, that was going in off the knob of Subban's stick. Wow. Sergachev gets it out of the zone. This is Kirby Doc, I think, who has the puck. And he, for some reason, right here, decides to pass it backwards into the zone that just got dumped out of. Trevor Wong picks it up. There's no offside since the other team brought it back in. I think that's the rule. Trevor Wong skates in. He shoots. Subban makes the save. It starts to trickle through, hits off the skate of Victor Soderstrom, and then Sam Steele kicks it into his own net, and Trevor Wong gets credited with the goal. What a wild sequence of events, and we are through to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history. Man, oh man, and we will be going to face the Nashville Predators, who swept the Colorado Avalanche. That's going to be a tough series to say the least. So the Nashville Predators, the former team of Ellis Anderson, the team that drafted him, the team that put him on the trade block, and we were able to pick up for, I don't even remember what we traded there. Maybe he's still on the team, the guy that we traded there. I gotta get my memory refresher. It's been a few years. Rory Cherry is still here, of course. I think Sammy Blais was part of that deal. He must have been, because he was on Honolulu, unless he went to a different team. No, that's true. I traded him to the Canucks. He went to the Rangers. Then he came to the Predators. Who else was in this deal? I guess no one else who's still on this team. Justin Barron I've traded there as well. And in nets they have Philip Gustafsson with Sergei Bobrovsky backing him. So let's look at this team actually in depth. First line here, Rory Cherry. He would not be on this team were it not for EA changing the alternate timelines here and making him go from Carolina to Nashville because of the save file. This season he scored 107 points, a career high, with 69 goals. So huge season for Rory Cherry, the pride and joy of Northern Ireland. He's on a big contract. Jordan Kyrie's their first line center, and Toivo Teravainen is their first line right wing. 8 points in 9 games in the playoffs. Mark Stone at the age of 35 with Philip Heidel and Sammy Blais. That's a solid second line. Cody Ronick. He is a first-round pick, medium top 6 forward. Matt Duchene at the age of 37 is their third-line center. 8 points in 9 games, of course, that makes sense because he has the poise and all the hidden stats. Anders Lee, same for him, 80 overall, but 7 points in 9 games. Vladislav Nemechnikov at the age of 35. Defense, they have Yuri Artukin, 6th overall pick in 2025. Philip Hronik, Colton Parayko, Ville Heinola, who never grew in my Anaheim franchise mode, Mika Haikila, and Justin Barron, who was one of our prospects we traded to Nashville. He's had a couple good seasons as well in Nashville, so good for him. And in nets, like we said, Philip Gustafsson. He is 84 overall, 29 years old, and he is playing like a deity as he had 5 shutouts this season, 34 wins. And in the playoffs, he is 8-1-0. They only have 1 loss. He has a .947 save percentage and 1.55 goals against average. So must be nice to be playing like that. And Sergei Bobrovsky, has he done anything? No, he hasn't played in relief yet. He's 76 overall, and he has 90 poise, so I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls it out. Scratched, no one crazy. Dougie Hamilton, that's who I traded. That's true. Dougie Hamilton, that was part of the trade right there. He hasn't done much since he came from Honolulu. He didn't do much with us either. Didn't have any really great seasons. Now he's 79 overall, 34 years old, and a healthy scratch. Quick reminder of the points here. Mikko Rantanen has scored 17 points in 10 games here in the playoffs. 31 years old. He's been here for all the years in Honolulu, here in year number 9. Our captain. Every year puts up great numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons with the Huskies. And we would just really love to get it done for him. Eli Tolvanen, Ezra Pittis, Cole Perfetti, Ellis Anderson, Trevor Wong, all at over a point per game. Pelech at 8. Silver, surprisingly, only 7 and 10. Junior with 5. Kyle Wood, 5, of course. Quinn Hughes only had 1 assist in that series against Vegas. 3 assists and a +2. That's really weird that he doesn't perform in the playoffs that much. 90 poise, but whatever. Ty Smith, a couple goals. Oleg Kenins, Vorbev. All right, and then in nets, Ilya Samsonov's numbers must have improved. Yeah, 900 save percentage, 2.59 goals against average. What I want to see are, I want to see Malcolm Subban's numbers right here. What, 912, 3.3 goals against average. It wasn't that bad, but he definitely got shellacked in nets against us. So it's going to be a tough series up against the Predators here, boys. It is the furthest that we have ever made it in franchise history here in the 3rd round of the playoffs. Over in the East, it's the Lightning and the Rangers in the conference finals. But wow, the Predators didn't even have that great of a season, 42, 33, and 7, but they are definitely playoff performers. Game 1, round 3, the furthest that we've ever been. The nerves may be jittering a bit, but we are performers. We have been in the playoffs before. We've been in high-stakes games before. This is just another step towards the cup. We got to make it through the Predators, and it all starts in Game 1 at home in Honolulu. First period, 2-1 Predators, Mark Stone and Philip Heidel, but Mikko Rantanen, our captain, gets our first goal of the conference finals. Second period, 2-2 as Ezra Pittis ties it up. Beautiful. 2-2 game. Vladislav Nemesnikov down on the 4th line gives the Predators a 1-goal lead. We kill off their power play. We're out shooting them 32-26. But Gustafsson standing tall. Power play again for the Predators that we kill off once more. Penalty kill standing strong. Late in the game, we need a tying goal. Where are my heroes? Where's Skylar Pelech? Rory Cherry adds the empty netter. And we lose game 1 by a score of 4-2. That's the first time that we have gone down in a series all year. Let's bounce back and let's tie this series up at home. You can't drop both at home, boys. Let's go. Round 3, game 2. Let's do it. First period, no scoring. Second period, 2-0 Predators. Artukin and Ville Heinola. 2 goals on Ilya Samsonov. We're down 2-0. Power play Predators. Rory Cherry scores a power play goal, and they're still on the power play. How long is this power play? My goodness. Power play Huskies. Are we going to do anything? No. Power play again for the Predators. Who's getting all these penalties? The game's over anyways. 4-0. Who's getting all these penalties, man? Pittis and hooking for Pelech and Pittis. Come on. Anders Lee adds another one. Wow. And we get shamed. Absolutely shamed 4-0. Philip Gustafsson cannot be stopped. Do we have to make any changes here moving into game number 3? All these pluses on the chemistry, man. Ilya Samsonov is a sub-900 save percentage right now. I don't know how he's so good in the season, but just can't get it done in the playoffs, man. Look at the last 3 years in Honolulu. 51, 43, 48 wins, 6-5, 4 shutouts. Always a 900 save percentage or above. Then his playoff stats the last 3 seasons: 7-6-1, 903, 6-3-1, 901, 8-3-1, 899. Not terrible numbers. I'm not trying to say that he's not like an absolute trash playoff performer, but it's just he can't get it done elite-wise in the playoffs. Do I bring Michael DiPietro into the show? He has, what did he do last season? Oh, he never even played a single postseason game for us, eh? I'm really tempted to bring DiPietro in because you don't want to be at the end of your rope when you got to do that. 6-10. Duke Silver's been doing nothing. So, but if I do I want +5, +3, or do I want +1, +1? That's the issue. Duke Silver's a power forward. Could I go like this? No. 4th line is terrible, +-. 3rd line is pretty good. 5 assists for Damian Anthony, +6. There goes all my chemistry if I move Wong and Silver around. Do I really want to do that? Wong's a point per game, but Duke Silver, what's going on with Duke? I don't know what to say. if I move anyone, everything changes. I can just, these guys are both snipers, but because of the line fit, it goes from +5 to and +3 to +3 and +1. I know this is crazy because I go from +5 and 0 to 0 and +1. But if I could put Quinn Hughes up on the top pair, he can do something with Ellis Anderson, Lindback and Smith. I don't know. I'm just trying to do anything here. I can't do the same thing that I've been doing if we're going to continue to lose. Something has to change, and that's the only little change I'm going to make. It's not a big one, but hopefully DiPietro nets. I need you to be awake, Mikey DiPietz. I need you to be awake. We cannot go down 3-0 in this series. We need to get back into it right now in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena. We need this series to be 2-1 Nashville after this game. Mikey, I need you to stand tall like a brick wall if you want to make a good contract in free agency as well. Let's do it. First period, 2-0. Trevor Wong and Sebastian Genze, his first goal of the playoffs. Second period, 2-2. Ah, wow. Rory Cherry and Jordan Kyrou. Oh, man, 27-13. We're doubling their shots, but this game's tied at 2. Come on, we're so good offensively. Yes, Eli Tolvanen. Let's go, Eli Tolvanen. 3-2, 4-2, power play goal, Cole Perfetti, and Duke Silver. Thank you for joining us. Duke Silver, 5-2 Huskies. Come on, Skylar Pelech on the power play. Bobrovsky's in nets. We chased him out of there. Finally, 6-2 victory for the Huskies. We doubled their shots, 41-20. Goal and assist for Silver, goal and assist for Pelech. How did Lindback and Hughes do with that change? Did anything change? Let me see by plus minuses. So Lindback was a +2. Hughes was a +1. All right, whatever. I can take that. 6-2 victory. Mikey DiPietro played solid. Only let in 2 goals. They were a bit scary. You know, actually, it was barely 900 save percentage that he had. 2 goals on like 21 shots. Do I keep DiPietro in nets? Our penalty kill has been getting eaten up. Oleg Kennins, I think, needs to leave the penalty kill. I don't know how he was so good during the regular season, but he is not working out here. Who would fit? Eli Tolvanen. Eli Tolvanen fits. Great. He has good defensive stats. Not good shot blocking, but good defensive awareness. Hopefully that means something. I don't know. Let's just try that out. Get a 91 overall in there. Does it really matter? Like, what do you need on penalty kill? Do you need shot blocking? Do you need stick checking? What do you need? If he has 96 defensive awareness, does that help? Does that not help? I don't know. But let's get Tolvanen in instead of Kennins, and we'll try that for the penalty kill. Mikey DiPietro, he made 18 saves on 20 shots, had a 900 save percentage. We scored a lot of goals, so we got lucky. Maybe, I think I'll try Samsonov back in nets, give him another shot. He got a little night off. He got to reflect on himself, meditate on the bench. Let's go. In Nashville, Game 4. Let's tie this series up at 2. Let's go. Last game was huge. I want to see more. First period, 1-1. Ezra Pittis and Rory Cherry. Okay, the 2 big boys. Second period, 2-2. Rory Cherry scores again, this time on the power play. And Ellis Anderson. Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson. 2-2 tie. Shots are 22-21 in Nashville's favor. Very, very tight game. 5-on-3 power play. We killed it off, thank goodness. 5-on-4 power play. We killed that off too. There we go. Let's go penalty kill. But then an even strength goal from Teravainen. We need someone to score late. Who's going to score late? Oh my goodness. Nobody. How do we only score 2 goals on 34 shots? Gustafsson. Who is this guy? Philip Gustafsson. It's not the first NHL where he's a monster. Oh my goodness. Wow, we're down 3-1 in this series on the brink of elimination. Ilya's going to stay in. We're at home. We're just going to roll. You know your job. You know how to put the puck in the back of the net. Show me that you want this, and show me that you want to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. First period, 2-2. Ezra Pittis and Duke Silver score, but Rory Cherry, man, killing me, and Philip Hronik as well. 2 goals on 9 shots for each team. Second period, Artukin with 26 seconds left. 3-2 Nashville. 3 goals on 16 shots. Ilya Samsonov, you are killing me. You're going to win the Vezina Trophy, and you're killing me. You are literally killing me. 3-2 Predators. Oh my goodness. Pause it, 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 pause it. Jordan Kyrou power play goal. Who do I need to put on my power play? Who do I need to put? I have Silver, Rantanen, Perfetti, Rantanen, Lindback, Anderson, Hughes, and Smith. Those are my 8 players. All between 85 and 94 or 95. All between 85 and 90. No, Ellis Anderson's 96. All between 85 and 96 overall. All with 4.5 5-star defensive stats. I think all with 5-star defensive, to be honest. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do on the power play? On the penalty kill. 4-2. Again, power play for the Predators. 4-2 game. Okay, we're gonna have to hop in. We're down by 2 with 5 minutes to go. 5:13 left in this game at home. We're down by 2. We gotta score twice to tie this game up. Let's go, boys. Hughes again. Oh, he breaks his stick on the one-timer. EA is not gonna let it happen, boys. A great one-time opportunity early in this, jumping into the series here. Oh, they're just not gonna let it happen. Rory Cherry gets hit, but now Jordan Kyrou has the puck in the corner. Puts it in front. My goodness. Takes a trickle to the wide side of the net. Kyrou Cherry. Oh, oh boy. Oh, man. Second goal of the night for Rory Cherry. 12th of the playoffs. And probably like 11 of them have come in this series. A super weak backhand over the glove of Ilya Samsonov. I hate you, Ilya. You've killed me. You've killed me. How do you not stop that? 5 goals on 27 shots against Ilya Samsonov tonight. Mats Lindback with a slap shot stopped by Gustafsson. What's the point? Mikko Rantanen over the blue line. 4 minutes to go. We need 3 goals. If anyone's going to do it, the captain. Ty Smith, you're wide open. You're in a wide open lane. And let you leave the zone? What are you doing? Where are you going, Lindback? Oh my goodness, Wong, find somebody. Rip it, Pittis. Yeah, soft floater into his glove. Oh man, EA, you're really out to get me tonight, eh, EA? You're really out to get me. Come on, skate, bro, skate. My goodness, these guys couldn't care less. Anders Lee, Philip Hronek, Artukin, wide. Okay, here's an attack. Perfetti, no attack. You didn't want to actually move the puck forward. Ellis Anderson, let's go. Sebastian Genze dekes nobody and loses the puck in the skates of someone that didn't have to be relevant in that play, but you made them relevant by deking into their path of direction. Skylar Pelech into the zone, loses the puck in the skates again. Why would you want to put the puck on net when you can just put it in your opponent's skates? Rantanen, Wong, Smith, rip it. Big save there from Gustafsson. Another big save off of a one-timer there, but what's the point? Another broken stick, thank you, EA. And he doesn't decide to skate he goes to the bench for a stick, stops to skate back into the play, and then says, oh wait, I forgot, I need to go ahead and stick. Come on, man. Trevor Wong, here he is, dekes nobody. Lindback to Smith. Easy save for Gustafsson again. Ellis Anderson, hey, there we go, great job, Ellis. Thanks for putting one in, just to make me smile. 1/8 of a smile. 6th goal of the playoffs. We're down by 2 with a minute left. If we actually come back, I will jump in my pool and record it. Genze, we're pulling the goalie, that's always a bad sign. Sebastian Genze in front. Oh my goodness! Luau the Bison. Damian Anthony. It's his first playoff goal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're down by 1. I almost quit the game like 3 minutes ago. We're down by 1. One-timer Damian Anthony. It's 5-4 Predators. It'll be 4-4 if you hadn't let in that terrible goal, Samsonov. Oh my goodness. Don't get my hopes up. You guys gotta finish it now. 57 seconds to score 1 more goal from Genze and Hughes. Anderson. Quinn Hughes. Into the zone, boys. Find that one-timer. Quinn Hughes. Anthony. No! Stop him! Stop him! Don't just let him... Don't back off and let him skate in. Giveaways, Duchesne, Ronick, Anders Lee, big save there. One-timer over the net. Damian Anthony, we're playing the goalie, boys. Ellis Anderson, oh my goodness, big save from Gustafsson. Please don't let them come in and score an empty netter, boys. Come on, Anthony, Tolvanen, no. Anders Lee, okay, passes it backward. No, Kyrou, oh, off the post. Please don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot, we were so close. We were so close. No angle, there's 3 players there. Hug the post. Just get in front of it. Everybody's there and no one stopped it. The comeback was almost on. But in year number 9, we will lose in the conference finals to the Nashville Predators. You absolutely hate to see it. After our 3rd straight President's Trophy, we have a second, and 3rd round exit to show for it. Congrats on the hat trick. Rory Cherry, your fans in the front row aren't even smiling. Nice. What was that? You receive a pass in front of the net and you just tap it into the corner? Great way to finish it off, boys. We finish off the series on a shameful note. Great job. Gustafsson, 84 overall, is somehow Ed Belfour in 1999 or something, or even Dominic Hasek in 99. Both those goalies were amazing. Stone and Rantanen shaking hands. Samsonov and, and Gustafsson. And will Mark Stone touch the trophy? No, he won't. That's all that matters. 7 goals on 36 shots. Well, more like 5 goals on 34 shots if you don't count the empty netters. But we lose in 5 games to the Nashville Predators in the conference finals. Let's fix up the scouting and everything, and I'll see you once we have a cup champion. Looks like it's going to might be Rangers and Predators in the finals. So the New York Rangers are Stanley Cup champions with the Utica Comets winning the Calder Cup. So at least the Predators didn't win it, but that's a double-edged sword because you say at least they didn't win it, but then we could also say, well, at least we lost to the Stanley Cup champions, and that's not what happened. San Jose Sharks, of course, they go from 11-1 in the draft lottery. Edmonton from 4-2, Philadelphia from 10-3, Boston dropped 1-4, LA 2-5. So tough break for LA and Boston. Of course, our rival goes from 11-1 in the draft lottery. Must be nice. So we'll finish off the year with the awards, the progress reports, the retirements, all that good stuff here. I believe it'll be retirements that pop up first if this loading screen can ever come, and here they are. Retired players for 2028. John Tavares goes out at the age of 37 with 1,492 points, close to a point per game. Phil the Thrill, 40 years old, goes out with a Stanley Cup. Good for him. 1,447 points. Tyler Seguin retires after losing to us at the age of 36, 1,389 points. Tarasenko we also forced into retirement at the age of 36. These guys are still great players, 87, 86 87, and 89 overall. Tavares was still an 84. Voracek goes out 1,145. Jamie Benn, John Carlson at the age of 38, still an 84 overall. Anders Lee doesn't win the cup in his last year. Anybody else that we've ever had on the team? I don't see any familiar faces. That'll be it for the forwards. Frank Vetrano at the age of 34. That's an early retirement for Vetrano. He had a couple stints here in Honolulu. For the goalie retirements for this year, Sergei Bobrovsky goes out with the Predators. No cup for him. Almost 1,000 games played, 483 wins, down at a 75 overall. Mikko Koskinen, Keith Kincaid. A lot of legends here. Scott Wedgwood as well, 64 overall. Garrett Sparks. Who's this guy? Christian Singiol. Whoa, 27 years old. Why do you retire? Undrafted. He says, I guess this guy wants to go be an agent or something. All the best, bro. 2-4-0 in 6 games. 865 save percentage. This guy too, Marshall Frappier. Undrafted. Congrats on your career, boys. Good luck as agents. No retirements for any coaches. That's good. And now we're going to go through the draft interviews. Don't want to do that. And here we are at the draft. So heading into next season, the questions to be answered are, what do we do with this team? Do we get a new goalie? Do we keep the forwards and defense the same? What are we going to do with growing players? Probably trade Pavel Kovalev. I don't know. What are we going to do in the draft? Because looking at the draft class here, looks like there are some decent guys at the top. Gabriel Mara is going to go first overall. He's a sniper. Ryland Sharp, a power forward. Playmaker center over here. So the first 5 players are all going to be medium elite. We don't pick until late, of course. We do have a good second-round pick that we got from the New Jersey Devils, though, which is an early-ish second-round pick. Go to our picks here. We pick 29, and then in the second round, we pick 15 and 29. So around early 40s and mid-50s, along with 29. So at 29, we'd likely get, this guy's not bad, Mauricio Powell, medium top 6. This guy, Santiago Corson, is also medium top 6. This guy's low elite if I would want to reach for him, try and trade up a spot. Medium top 4D, low elite from Bosnia-Herzegovina, low elite gem Andrew Fotinos, a power forward. Another gem, Braden Gregoire. So we have a lot of good options at our pick here. Sam Waite, a lot of good options, especially these 2 gems and even the top 6 forwards. So that'll be a tough selection. Who do you think we should draft here? Powell is similar to Oshie. He's 2 years away. He's probably more of a sniper than a two-way forward. Santiago Corson, similar to Owen Nolan, 3 years away. This guy similar to nobody, defensive defenseman possibly. Generous is 3 years away, similar to Chara. Fotinos, 3 years away, gem. Gregoire, 3 years, similar to Matthias Ekholm. Waite is 3 years away, similar to Mats Zuccarello. Then our next pick in the early 40s is around here. Strimbu, Donovan Strimbu from Norway. Weston Hedekin from Hungary. There's a lot of options. And then our next pick in the mid-50s. Could be this guy for sure. Magnus Almqvist, a medium elite goalie. Yeah, definitely gonna try and get him. So those are the picks. If you have any idea on if I should trade up, these are gonna be the picks in the early first round, or what should I do? If I should package it up, let me know. There is a medium elite forward here. Hold on, for 9th overall. But besides that, I think we're pretty solid at our pick. Looking at anybody who might have potential. I'm going to go ahead and pin players later, and we'll see that in the draft. Looking at the contracts for next season, we're pretty much all locked up for contracts. That's not going to be a big issue. Looking at all expiring. Oleg Kennins, he's going to need a deal. We have $5.5 million. He does not want the extension, though. Neither does Gail Redden. So I could get both of these for like $3 million, but I don't think they want to re-sign, really. So I'll probably just try and get Vieux. Probably let Shore walk. Berggren, I wouldn't mind getting back for the 4th line if I can get him cheaper than that. He does want the extension, so I could try. I'll get all these guys. Timofey Valentenko, of course. So next season, Valentenko might grow. Giftopoulos might grow. So that's going to be tough. Bennington, this guy, Joaquin Bennington. I remember this guy. We drafted him 6th round in 2026. He's low elite. He's growing. A lot of other guys are growing as well. And for the goalies, DiPietro is going to be gone. He does want the extension. That's interesting, but way too much money. I'm not going to be able to sign him as my backup. What do I do with my goalie situation? Eli, what? He's up to an 88 overall now. Goes up from 86 to 88 after losing. So that doesn't really make sense. Wong at an 88, Perfetti. Damian Anthony is definitely going to grow. That's going to be tough to figure out the lines next season. But that'll be a problem for next episode. Last thing to do before we look at the awards is just quickly look at the progress reports for this season. Of course, Ezra Pittis had some great growth. Perfetti, Wong, everybody. Giftopoulos is still at an 80 right now. It hasn't grown any more than that. He'll likely grow more over the offseason. In the system, Aino Pilstrom. I don't know if it's Pilstrom or Pilstrom or something like that. 65 overall. Bennington up to a 77. Goddard 58. Kovalev 67. Savatsky is at a 75. We got some good growth over this season from some players. Looking at goalies, Bentley. So here's what's going to happen next season. Sweeney's going to be our backup for sure. I'd like McClellan and Bentley to be starter backup in the AHL, but then Cooper Pete and Stephen Beck are also, well, not as much Beck, but Cooper Pete's going to want to play. I have 3 elite goalie prospects here. Which one? Maybe do I trade one of them in a deal? That may be going on at the draft or on July 1st. McClellan is 20 years old, medium elite. Let's go to contract screen instead. So McClellan is 20 years old, 73 overall, medium elite. He is locked up for 2 more seasons at his entry-level deal. Bentley is 20 years old, 72 overall, medium elite. Cooper Pete is 21 years old, 69 overall. He was the one who was drafted in the 5th round, and he is going to need a contract. Bentley and Pete both need contracts, so they're all going to get signed. Beck, we can wait off on him. But between McClellan, Bentley, and Pete, I got to trade one of them, if I were to make a trade. And Cooper Pete is the likely one right there. He is at the lowest overall at the oldest age. So I think Cooper Pete would be the guy to go. He had a good junior season, but I don't know, man. It's all about the potential. It's all about the overall. That's all that matters. Let's close off the season by looking at the awards, looking at the playoff tree quickly as well. What was the Stanley Cup final? What did it go to? It was a 7-game series. Wow. So the Rangers beat the Predators in 7. The Predators flew through the Jets in 5, the Avalanche in 4, the President's Trophy winning Huskies in 5, and then lost in 7 to the Rangers. Tough. So New York Rangers, Stanley Cup champions. We won our 3rd straight President's Trophy. And in the individual awards, Keenan Johnson, Art Ross, Hart to Skylar Pelech. Really? Oh, wow. Did not expect that. Our 2nd ever Hart Trophy. It goes to Skylar Pelech with that plus 61. I guess people were loving that. So our 2nd ever Hart. The first was Duke Silver in 25-26. Pelech wins this one in 27-28. Awesome. James Norris as well to Ellis Anderson for the 3rd straight season. Lady Bing to Elias Pettersson. Calder to Langkow. Conn Smythe to Pettersson as well. Let's see the Vezina, Ilya Samsonov. There he is. Even though we're probably about to trade him. I don't know if we're going to keep him next year. He's on a cheap deal. So we really have to figure that out. Jennings as well to Samsonov and DiPietro. Masterton to a random guy. Jack Adams to the coach of the Vegas Golden Knights. That is just further proof of how broken the game is for when it gives out Jack Adams trophies, because my rookie coach got 62 wins and won the President's Trophy, while this coach got his team to 8th place in the NHL and 45 wins. So if my rookie coach can't win the Jack Adams for bringing my team to the President's Trophy, but my rookie coach in year number 1 got the Jack Adams for squeaking me into the playoffs in like 16th place, I don't know what will. Knights, Selke to Keenan Johnson for the 2nd time in 4 years. Ted Lindsay as well to Skylar Pelech. Nice, beautiful, great job for Skylar Pelech, the Ted Lindsay and the Hart. And then Morris Richard to Massimiliano Bio. In the AHL, no awards from anybody there. So that's it, boys. Another season down in Honolulu. The window is starting to close with all these contracts and things that are going to start costing us. We need to figure out what goalie do we get moving forward? What's our team going to look like? What kind of trades do we make? What kind of drafting do we do? Heading into our 10th season in this franchise mode with no cups yet to show. So if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Putting out daily content of NHL and FIFA, and soon SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated in the coming days. Very excited for that series. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, leave that subscription, leave a comment on what you would like to see done in the future of this franchise. I'll do my best to incorporate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in year number 10 in Honolulu.